Hey, what's up, Music Familia? It's about that time of year again when you start to get that urge to want to show off your summertime bods.
Say what?
But before you do, let me ask you this. Are you modified? It's an easy answer. Go ahead. I'll wait. Time's up. No, not even close. But let me help you out. Go to richregal740.com or call 740-205-7503. Located at 737 North Columbus Street in Lancaster, Ohio, Rich and the crew at Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery have been providing safe, sterile, clean, and beyond professional ink for over 15 years. I'm not just a spokesperson, I'm also a client. After hitting my 6-year sober date, I wanted something special. Honestly, I think half the battle was finding something that was going to have lasting memory. I brought my picture in, and Rich gave it more life on my arm than the picture had itself. So do yourself a favor. Book your appointment today, 740-205-7503, or go to richregal740.com today. Mention AntmanVs before your scheduled appointment and get 20% off. Get out there and make it pop! Make it pop! Get modified today.
Hey, this is Brandon.
And this is Barab.
We're 8 Pound Pressure.
And you're listening to AntmanVs.
Woo!
I get things cooking, you stare, you...
How long your drama?
Don't you dare change that station.
Feel the power.
Ant-Man versus. Starting now.
What's going on, Music Familia? Hanging out live, AntmanVs. Brand new stuff tonight, man. We are trying out some new stuff. Hopefully, you guys are going to be around for that. I want to give a shout out to some of the sponsors, man. Shamrock Printing, what's going on? Ace and Jonathan out there at shamrockprinting.com. Give them a call, 740-349-2244. Paul's Nightclub, Janine and Max down there in Lancaster. Check them out, 740-215-4805. Also want to give a shout out to my boys out there at Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery. My man Rich Regal's holding it down for us down there. If you haven't had a chance, check out some of these awesome places, man. You need to. My man Rich Regal is richregal740.com. And if you guys are looking for some ink or some piercings or some stuff that you need to get done, you guys can reach out to my man Rich Regal. But before you get your pricing, make sure you mention AntmanVs. You get 20% off of your appointment there. And so what else do we have tonight? We have a Lynettes Country BBQ as well, and my man Larry holding it down for you. So he's been barbecuing for a hell of a long time, and I know he's looking for some definite appointments. So give him a call, 740-304-5303. Handle all your catering and barbecue and all that fun jazz. So we're hanging out live tonight, man. We'll be trying some new shiz out, and hopefully you guys are excited about it as I am. We're going to get into it right now. I got some 8 Pound Pressure for you, and I am definitely excited about this. Break it out on phone. That's some 8-pound pressure right there. We're getting right back into the intro because we're so excited about it. What's going on, guys? So we've been playing around, messing with some new stuff, man. So in the next coming weeks, you're going to see some things changing, some things ever evolving. What's going on, Bill? I see you in the chat room, man. Thanks for coming and jamming with me. I appreciate you, sir. And we're going to be hanging out live tonight, man, all the way till 11 o'clock. And kind of let everybody know, if you guys are new to the show, we will be recapping, having recap episodes of the shows on Google Podcast, iHeartRadio. We're still pending for iHeartRadio, but they're, really slow with everything, and I was assured that everything will be taken care of once they get the proper staff back in the office. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Deezer, and all that fun jazz right here. And we're live on YouTube every Thursday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Got my bag of Twizzlers like I have every show. I bring my Twizzlers with me everywhere I go. Tomorrow night, it's going down in Muddy Creek. Do I dare say music is back? I'm so excited. We'll be talking about that later in the show. If you guys get a chance, man, share this out one time using hashtag MusicFamiliaForLife. Let everybody know what you're doing this evening. We got some killer music. I'm going to be breaking into some awesome new music from Pow Bundy. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into some Dirgs and Laments, and I'm excited about that. The Mystery of Science is going to be fun. We're going to get into those guys. And Beyond Neptune as well. And Grave Huffer, and a whole bunch of other fun, badass music. We got horoscopes at 10 p.m. You guys are going to be able to have an opportunity to probably call into the show. We might open up the phone lines for you. Depends if you guys want to or not. We're on multiple platforms. We are live. And we are going to be getting into something right here. I think I'm just going to skip the bullshit. We're going to get right into something hardcore here. I'm going to get into some of my boys from Act of Violence right here. End of Days. Let me hear ya. You ready for
I sit alone in my bedroom, popping pills. They yelling after me, telling me my room smell. I find a way to get out of family events, to get high and to try to be happy. If we had one black sheep, then it would be me. God only knows, there's no way I'll ever get clean. My brother says that he hates when I'm drunk and high, but I try and I just can't be happy. Oh, I know, I'm gonna die before I'm 34. Oh, don't waste your time on loving me anymore. Deadbeat daughter sleeping on the couch. She's a fine example of a daughter going out to show up to the wedding, hyped up on it up her baby girl. Don't be like her, wait, don't even love her. She's mashed on something, don't even ask me what. And she's got connections to get whatever she wants. If there's one thing that girl is, it is a deadbeat daughter, a deadbeat daughter, a dead. I lay awake inside my bed in the summertime. It's hot as hell, but I'm shaking like it's -9. With these withdrawals, gonna kill me if I don't kill myself first. I'm gonna kill myself first. Oh, I know, I'm gonna die before I'm 24. Oh, don't waste your time on loving me anymore. Not anymore. Deadbeat daughter sleeping on the couch. She's a fine example of a daughter going out to show up to the wedding, hyped up on and up her baby girl. Don't be like her, we don't even love her. She's mashed on something, don't ask me what. And she's got connections to get whatever she wants. If there's one thing that girl is, it is a deadbeat daughter, a deadbeat daughter, a dead. A deadbeat daughter, a deadbeat daughter, a dead. A deadbeat daughter, a deadbeat daughter, a deadbeat daughter sleeping on the couch. She's a fine example of a daughter going out. She'll show up to the wedding, hyped up on and up her baby girl. Don't be like her, we don't even love her. She's mashed on something, don't ask me what. And she's got connections to get whatever she wants. If there's one thing that girl is, it is a deadbeat daughter, a deadbeat daughter, a dead.
You know, sometimes in life they bring you, a shit hand. And it's up to you to be able to make those decisions and make those changes for the better. And, each week I pick out somebody in my life and I try to private message them or reach out to them or, post a quote or something to get some people to smile. Now, I haven't done it in a while, and because mainly I've kind of felt like I was overdoing it. You know what I mean? Like, you feel like you're oversaturating people with shit, and you feel like in situations they don't want to see that shit, so you're like, maybe I'm just gonna tone it down a bit, Somebody brought it to my attention that the importance of supporting everybody, like the importance to not think in at these times, but start thinking out, is one of those things that we all, I think, talk about, but very few strive to do. And I feel like in our community, a lot of our artists, musicians, bands, local businesses have been heavily impacted with it, man. And the tenacity and the fortitude to be able to power on and come up with these creative ways. And these artists, man, like I see all these lives they're doing, these interviews, they're still writing, they're still creating. I'm excited to see what's going on. But that particular song was from Star Worldwide, and that song is Deadbeat Daughter. Now, I think we all kind of go through a certain time in our life where we feel like we're just like down and out, like the lowest. And if you ever can say that you've never been there, like, I feel like you're not really being like 100% honest with yourself. If I dare say that. But what's going on, Brian? How's it going, man? Deadbeat Daughter, interesting title. Yeah, right. It's a good song, I think. What's going on? My baby sis is in the chat room tonight, man. Shay, what's going on, girl? Then Falls the Sky. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen over there? And hopefully practice was well for you guys, man. I'm excited to see you guys take the stage. And tomorrow night, speaking of taking the stage, I want to give a shout-out to my man, Justin Saint. So we were talking actually a couple nights ago, and he is excited about getting some music back at the almighty Muddy Creek. And I kind of want to give you guys a heads up on what's going on, man. So the 23rd, which was last weekend, you guys saw the Saving Rock and Roll show over there. It was a free show, no cover, and that was last week. But this week, and I'm really excited about this, so you're going to have Fate of Orion, Waste of White, looks like, what is it? Yeah, Waste of White, there we go. Sebastian Shock, and a whole bunch of others, man, going down Muddy Creek. The doors are at 6 p.m. This is the free admission show, and this is going until midnight. I expect to see motherfuckers out there, because I'm going to be out there. And I hope to get you guys on camera, one way or another. I want to document this thing. I want this to be a big thing. I want to, honor and show respect to everybody out there. So if you're not even in a band, if you're not on a bill, that's fine. I'd love to see you come on out and show some love and grab yourself a sub or some pizza or something, whatever, man. Just come on and hang out, support some music. I know lots of venues are getting back into the swing of things, but I from what I hear, they're having a hard time, like, being able to make things work, with the restrictions and with everything going on. So, bear in mind, everybody is going through some changes, so still support your local venues, still support your local musicians, and a lot of them are doing lives and stuff like that, virtual tip jars. Make sure you guys pay attention to those. Get out there and show some love to those mofos, because they're always out there creating. Speaking of always creating, my boys at Grave Huffer have been throwing it down for some time now. And I happen to have this song that I love very much from these fellas, and this song is called Demon Face, and we're going to get into it right here shortly. I got to pay some bills, though. Want to let you guys know that we do, like, promo and all kinds of fun stuff like that, and you're going to hear some of those commercials this evening. We try to pay it forward and support all of our local businesses, and everybody that supports us, we try to support you. So let's get into this right now, man. So, like I said earlier, Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery, my man Rich Regal owns this fine establishment in Lancaster, Ohio. RichRegal740.com is the website, and you guys can reach out to my man Rich at any time and let him know that you heard about Ant-Man Versus. You heard about the shop on Ant-Man Versus, rather. And you can get 20% off of your arranged pricing off of your ink and whatever you're getting. So it's a fun partnership. It really is. But let's get into this right now.
Hey, what's up, Music Familia? It's about that time of year again when you start to get that urge to want to show off your summertime bods.
Say what?
But before you do, let me ask you this. Are you modified? It's an easy answer. Go ahead. I'll wait. Time's up. No, not even close. But let me help you out. Go to richregal740.com or call 740-205-7503. Located at 737 North Columbus Street in Lancaster, Ohio, Rich and the crew at Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery have been providing safe, sterile, clean, and beyond professional ink for over 15 years. I'm not just a spokesperson. I'm also a client. After hitting my 6-year sober date, I wanted something special. Honestly, I think half the battle was finding something that was going to have lasting memory. I brought my picture in, and Rich gave it more life on my arm than the picture had itself. So do yourself a favor. Book your appointment today, 740-205-7503, or go to richregal740.com today. Mention Ant-Man Versus before your scheduled appointment and get 20% off. Get out there and make it
Pop! Make it pop!
get modified today.
I can give you what you want. I can give you what you need. Laughing, crying, devil grin. Malevolent malignancy. Creeping every time you laugh. Laughing laughing every time you weep, whispering these things from hell to you when you try to sleep. Your life is now a living hell. That gift your head is where I dwell. You'll never get away from me, secluded in your lonely cell. Tormented, tortured, desperate soul. Satanic blood deformity. Try as you like, you'll never shed. The demon face monstrosity. Now it's born an atrocity. An evil darkness deity. Against the cry I beg and bleed. Remove the strength to surgery. The beast that is my devil's twin will always live within my skin. Return of silver parasite. It is the life I want to die. To the life I long to bring. Profess the midget suffering. Burning hatred all I know. Descending into lunacy. Cloud demonic gibberish. Foul and hateful rhetoric. My joy comes from your misery. To see you suffer grants my wish. Cruel, disgusting, twisted joke. The humor of an angry God. There is no life, there is no hope. Devoid of love, devoid of God. When but you can never win. When I'll keep you in your place. Yes, I am the devil's twin. And you can call me demon face. And into misery and woe. Sex for peace I'll never know. I cannot tolerate this pain. This poison consumes my veins. I end my life at 23. And darkness now embraces me. I leave the world with one request. Get off my face away my wrist. It will not take. Grace on demon fight. This will be a fate. You never could have thought to hate.
From the band that brought you
Lifeline.
Then Falls the Sky brings you something brand new. Nick, Chad, Jacob, Oni, and Amanda make up Then Falls the Sky, and we had a chance to catch up with Nick Barledge to hear his side of the new song, Blinded.
It's actually really smooth writing the lyrics for Blinded. It's about just breaking down those mental walls that maybe are being built up around you and seeing what is actually happening. Just kind of keep that in mind. It's basically a song about liberating your mind and, not just accepting whatever people say.
For more from TFTS, go to tftsvip.com and check them out on Facebook at Then Falls the Sky.
You can find Blinded available now on all streaming platforms.
We could change the world. This is the power of your mind. You are not just some minute creature who doesn't have an effect on anything. No, you're the whole universe, is what you are. You're everything.
What's going on, Music Familia? That is my boys and girls from Then Falls the Sky. Blinded! Badass song right there. Thank you guys for allowing me to do the promo on that song, by the way, man. I have a few shout-outs to get out, man. And I feel like I owe these shout-outs like a motherfucker. Are you ready for this? So bear with me. This list is long but distinguished. I assure you of that. You ready for this? I want to give a shout-out right now to Grave Huffer. I want to give a shout-out to A Scarred Existence, Upon Impact, Adamera, A Decade Apart, Cryptic. I want to give a shout-out to Sever the Ties, Devil Doves. I want to give a shout-out to Joe Rollin Porter, TJ O'Keefe as well, Stephen Mayhew, looks like Epion, and Then Falls the Sky, of course, Sean Stiletto. Shout-out to you guys. And looks like Rusted Reserve as well. My man Chuck threw down Beyond Neptune, which is a great band. If you haven't checked those motherfuckers out, definitely do that. And my dude Chuck threw in Eternal Bloodshed, Cryptic, of course. Dumperoo, my man Anthony Verdi's on that band. Great stuff right there. Breathe, Breath of Saren, and Everlasting Godstopper as well to follow up that list. Another list here from my man Anthony Brown. The World I Knew, Voices of the Damned, Do Not Resuscitate, Divine Eminence, Kill the Idealist, Echoes of War. My man Tyler, The Stick, says he wants to play again, and he says Jawdust, Artifacts, Fallen Ares, Beyond Neptune, Then Falls the Sky. My man Jeff Pusher goes on to say Wicked Sun, great band as well, awesome stuff right there. And my man Andy throwing it down for me right there, More Than Never band, To Kill a Monster, and Dread Engine, which has some new stuff as well. Make sure you guys check those guys out. My man Joey Lawson dropped in To Kill a Monster, Growing Up. We're going to throw this song coming up here. We're going to throw that in the 10 o'clock hour as well. My man Greg Chafin, Ignosium.com. Check him out. Also, Kid Crusher, my man Dylan throwing out Kid Crusher as well. And Dylan tagging Sean Montague as well. Chris Walton, what's going on, man? Thank you for chiming in with this. Harakiri, God, I so suck. You know, I'm so much better having a band like tell me what their name is, and then I never butcher it, then never have a chance to meet them or hear them say their band name and then kill it. And I feel like such an ass after I do that, man. So sorry if I butcher the names. I promise, I swear that I will make it right. Suicide Toys, my man Jonathan Boyer holding it down. Enemy by Morning as well. And as I want to give a shout out to my girl Liv and her band Arsenic all the way from Poland. We're going to play some of their stuff this evening. I am going to get my hands on some new stuff for next week, but I'm going to give you a taste this evening of what Poland's got going on. I want to give a shout out to my man Brian Bond as well. Thank you, man, for posting this song up, this YouTube playlist. I'm going to throw some music in there from the playlist you threw up there, man. And Dirges and Laments. Dude, punch me if I say it wrong. I am sorry. Also, looks like King's Mega also posted a Spotify link for Trauma. We're gonna get into this. So I want to give a shout out to all these guys and everybody that submitted all this music. I made a simple post today, was like tag a band, tag whatever, and they did, and they comment, and I have messages and comments for days. So I'm really excited about it, man. Let's get into the YouTube chat here. Brian Bonnewood, he said, hell yeah, you're doing something a little different. Oh, yeah, man. Never the same thing twice. We try to do something different. Then Falls the Sky has always got something good. Space metal, I guess you could say. You know, I would go with that. Definitely go with that. Let's see what else we got going on. Looks like just some general chat going on in the chat room. Sebastian Shock is in the house. What's going on, Bash? How's it going? For the first time in like 5 weeks, been working a bunch. No, man, don't ever be sorry. My man Sebastian Shock is an essential worker, ladies and gentlemen, so I want to give a round of applause to Bash for holding it down. Not only for the front line, you know, working at getting our packages delivered and doing all that fun stuff, man, but also doing what he has to do for his family, providing for his family, man. So I just kind of want to, like, you know, give you a shout-out and kudos to that, man, for doing what you do. Shout-out to you. Got something for you right here, right now. Speaking of something different, who likes a little bit of banjo? Yeah. How about some Agatha with a little bit of banjo from my boys Controversy for Breakfast? Haven't played this song in a minute. kind of want to play something different for the new guys and new girls hanging out with us. Let's do this. Get that.
secrets to your granddaddy's steel.
You never know, sometimes things can happen like that. Yeah. Listen. Trauma, emergency, move urgently, mama. See Cypher trying to murder me, it's trauma. Tell my girl it's an emergency, can it be? See Cypher's trying to murder me, trauma. Emergency, move urgently, mama. See Cypher trying to murder me, it's trauma. Tell my girl it's an emergency, can it be? The C Cypher's trying to murder me. Off a dream, ended up a nightmare. I was minding my business when I heard. Free, stop right there. I was looking clean, fresh jeans, not a tight pair. My first instinct was to test these new Nikes and run. But I know he's got a gun and getting shot in the back ain't how I'm trying to go out. Play it cool and relaxed. I turn around, he yelled out, "Get the fuck on the ground. Put your hands where I can see him or I'm putting you down." Reluctantly, I complied and put a knee on the ground. And all I'm thinking is, Eric Garner and Mike Brown. Then I asked him, "What exactly are you stopping me for?" He said, "Your description fits a nigga that just robbed the store." I said, "Nigga? Yeah, nigga. Did you hear me stutter? All you niggers are the same. I feel sorry for your mother." Couldn't believe it. That's when I felt the pavement on my face. Then he hit me with mace and called for backup. Said I was resisting arrest. Handcuffed me, turned me over, put his knee in my chest, my face bleeding. I'm having a hard time seeing, and with his weight on my chest, I can't catch my breath. I started wheezing. By now, people gathered around. You can see his back up coming up through the crowd. Our phones out, Androids recording the scene. I started moving to position myself to try and breathe. He told me, stop moving. I told him, get up off my chest. Underneath me, I can feel the cuffs cutting my flesh. The pain crazy, but adrenaline, survival instincts are kicking in. I ain't trying to be on CNN dead in the streets, so I told him, okay, let me roll him aside, cause I ain't resist. But he still wouldn't listen, and his backup just stood there with a taser out. Didn't even look old enough to hold a paper out, but was ready to light me up if I moved again. All the while I'm losing consciousness from lack of oxygen. All of this over a description that didn't match mine. I passed out on the ambulance tripping, flatlined.
Got another way out. Got another way in. When the pandering stops, soon I become full again. Got a feverish itch. Got an acetone wish. With a dilettante's dish, I got a feverish condition, behind the road that leads nowhere. Do you care? The hood is gone, the heart is gone, and it is killing me, and it is killing me, and it is killing me. Please kill me here. Assume another man's life, consume another man's wife. When the water turned red, the anxieties exponent refute another rumor. A stupid lacking humor. And when society bled, I got a licorice position, behind the road that leads nowhere, behind the round, behind our stare. But do you care? The hood is gone, the heart is gone, and it is killing me, and it is killing me, and it is killing me. Please kill me here.
Hey, this is Brandon.
And this is Rob.
We're 8 Pound Pressure.
And you're listening to AntmanVs.
Woo!
I think your life is a stage. You're the one who is to blame. No longer feeling ashamed. You're only feeding on pain. There is no one in your way, so it's time you find another way. Just one more day. I know it's tough, the road is rough, but you didn't get here by giving up. Life goes on, even when we're gone. Don't waste it thinking you don't belong. And though it's complicated, I know that you will try to find another way. Just one more day. I believe in you. There's only one thing left to If you hold your hand out, I bet another would appear. Wish I could make you realize there's a reason you are here. Another way. Just one more day. I believe in you. There's only one thing left to
That's my man Bash Shock with Artifacts right there. And two dudes come together to make one badass song. It's a great example of what two minds can really put together. Great stuff right there, man. So, Brian, hanging out in the chat room, man. Thank you so much, man, for weighing in on the laments and dirges. Both mean sad songs for the dead. And we got some of that coming up for you guys. I have something special coming up. We got horoscopes at 10 p.m. Funny story about the horoscopes. Last week, somebody had actually listened to my horoscopes. They went out the next day, and they got a lottery ticket, and they won $20. And the dude said, from this moment on, every show that you post, whether it be here or wherever you post it, I'm going to listen, and if it suits me, I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm not by any means I just read them. I don't have hand in creating them. Oh, shit. So it's 9:57 Eastern Standard Time, hanging out live. Sebastian Schock hanging out right there. And he says, thanks for digging it. It's available on all platforms June 1st. A person we used for the cover art has already pre-ordered it. And Greg is hanging out with us, man. What's going on, Greg? And everybody's digging on Bash's song, man. Definitely, definitely sounds Linkin Parky. And I would go with that. I really would, man. That's kind of I don't know. I'd be pretty proud to be like, yeah, right on. Chester Benningfield? Oh, fuck yeah. All right, 2 minutes in front of 10 o'clock. Oh, let's do this horoscopes right here for you. If you guys don't know, the rest of the show is going to be pretty hardcore. We're going to get into some pretty killer music later in the end of the show. If you've already had fun, that's awesome. I appreciate you coming. But this next hour is going to be hardcore. This is when we kind of let our hair down. We rock out together. We get into this day in music. We got Douchebag Criminals coming at the end of the show. All kinds of fun stuff, man. And this is what we do every week, every Thursday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here. And you guys can catch up the replay show. If you guys want to catch the replays, you can check us out on all available platforms where you watch your podcast or check out your podcast. We are audio and video. So you guys can check us out. Google Podcast, Podchaser, Apple Podcast, all that, Spotify. Yeah. My man Chad from Then Falls the Sky found me on Spotify. I didn't even find me on Spotify. Thank you, man. Thank you for that link. I had to save it in my favorites, because I don't get over to other platforms. I mean, like I'm a one source kind of guy. I don't like spreading myself out. Just you spread yourself thin when you do that, But I realize that distribution of the podcast is important and necessary, so I have to get up off my ass to actually do it. Fun stuff though. But tomorrow night is going to be awesome. I'm going to be at Muddy Creek tomorrow night. Hopefully I'll see you guys out there at Muddy Creek tomorrow night. It's going to be a killer show. My man Greg's going to be out there. And, my man Sebastian Schock is a very, very emotional type guy, very in his feelings, and I think that's what you need as an artist, man, so I commend you for putting your feelings into the song to further what some other people were talking in the chat room. This is a very active chat this evening, I must say. I appreciate it. Here's your horoscopes, mofos. If today's your birthday, then happy motherfreaking birthday. And here's your horoscope. If you want to turn your passion into money-making business, then you'll need to get a little bit more serious about it over the next coming 12 months. You'll also need to partner with people who share your desire to make a mark on the world. Together, you'll work wonders. My Aquarius, you need to knuckle down and finish what you've started. There may be a dozen or one more interesting things that you could have liked to be doing right now, but until you complete your original task or your current project, you won't be able to move on. So get on with it now and get it over with. Pisces, follow your instincts today and don't worry too much about what other people are doing or whether or not you're doing the right thing. Ultimately, it does not matter what course you take, as the universe will steer you in the direction you've always been destined to go. Aries, loved ones are somewhat demanding at the moment, and while it may be a pain, you're advised to do what you can do to assist them. If you're in their good books now, they won't be able to deny you later when you have demands of your own. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Taurus, your powers of persuasion will improve to no end now that Mercury planet of communication is moving into your favor. Also, although passions will be running high over the next few days, you will be able to calm things down with your faultless logic. Somebody's going to push that one in a relationship too far. Geminis, good news about your financial situation is likely, but don't use that as an excuse to go out and spend money on things you don't need. Yes, it's only bits of colored paper, but if you run short again, it won't be so easy to replace next time. Cancer, Mercury's move into your sign today marks the start of an extremely busy phase. You need to be clear in your mind what it is you want to accomplish over the next few weeks and months to come. Don't follow what others say you should do. Follow your own instincts. Leos, the most important thing today is that you avoid all kinds of wishful thinking. Yes, of course, it's okay to dream, but you must not allow those dreams to take on a life of their own, or they will become useless fantasies. Stay in touch with reality. I mean, stay on the ground. Don't float away with your big head. My fellow Virgos, you ready for this? What you discover about a friend could be a bit unsettling, but you must not be judgmental about it. They have their own needs, just as you have yours, so cut them some slack. And if you feel unable to help, at least don't get in their damn way. I'll take that. I will take that. I know when to step aside. My Libras, by all means, talk tough if you think it is necessary, but make sure you can back it up with all claims and facts. As Mercury moves into the career area of your chart, you will be under a lot of scrutiny from people who would like to see you fail. That's a good one right there. Scorpios, someone in a position of authority appears to have taken a shine to you, which is nice, but they will of course expect something in return for their support. Make sure you know what that something is, and make sure you are happy to pay it. Sagittarius, the planets warn there's a good chance that someone is trying to mislead you. So be on your guard and make sure you check whatever facts and figures are placed in front of you. Your long-term success could depend on your ability to recognize a lie. And last but not least, my Capricorns, here you guys go. Ladies and gentlemen, here you go, I should say. I don't want to get punched or kicked after the show. The more certain people try to persuade you to take a course of action you don't feel happy about, the less inclined you should be to agree, which I support. 100%. If your sixth sense is screaming at you not to get involved, you would clearly be a fool to ignore it. And those are your horoscopes, powered by Shamrock Printing, Paul's Nightclub, Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery, and Lynettes Country BBQ. Yeah. What's going on? Let's see here. Bash says he is opening up at 8 p.m. I will see yo ass at 8 p.m. with my mask on. And anybody who's going to the show tomorrow night, anybody, do we have to wear masks to the show? Because I want to make sure I bring mine. So, yeah. Play me a good one, bro. To go on. All right, I got you, Shay. I got you. I'm going to drop this one from my little sister right here. We're going to get back into business. She is going to be hanging out with the fam this evening. So, much love to my little sister, man. We haven't had a chance to hang out and talk in quite some time, so it's pretty awesome to catch up with my little sis. And back in the day, like way back in the day, we used to get crazy, like stupid. She's got some ridiculous stories. And well, one day maybe I could get her on the show and we could talk about that stuff, man. I don't know if she's going to let me put her on camera, but we can definitely get some audio. I'll do some hidden audio kind of shit if that's what I need to do. But we're going to get into this right here. This is something that we used to do all the time. This is from my man Trenton P. This song's from my sister, and this song's called Blackout. I've played it on my show before, but this one's from my sister. After this, we're getting into it hardcore. We got This Day in Music coming up later in the show, and we got a whole lot of hardcore shit right here on Ant-Man Versus. You ready, motherfuckers? Let's go!
When the race, you're like fucking blackout.
like I'm mumbling and like I would probably make a million. See, I think it's so pathetic that you sounded so generic. Someone call a paramedic, I'ma start an epidemic. See, I keep it so authentic, cause you know I'm steady. When the motherfuckers wanna do it, but they're never gonna get it. This a curse, a gift with the words that I spit. Like ever since birth, had to learn with the fist. It can only get worse from referring to the list, cause I only use portion to portion of this. See, you scared to resist, but before you commit, find a block to the twist. Hear a voice and you quit, shall I do a backflip? Hear a verse on the bitch, I'm the Johnny Cash in this blacklist. Like half of these backstays don't have the audacity. Truth is, I'm flattered, you're thinking irrationally, leaving you scattered. Just one in my fantasies, hard as the standard, but I do it naturally. Sorry, my stand-up might not be your cup of tea. Looking so haggard, you're losing your sanity. Follow the pattern, discover a tragedy. This is a hazard, there will be fatalities. Wait till we get a motherfucking roof off. 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 I just wanna race till I fucking black out, cracked out, turn it to a madhouse. When the people wanna ride, everybody lash out. We've been fighting forever, so we never stopping now. We ain't stuck it to the man, so this screaming man down. Cause we never stand alone, but we know we stand out. I just wanna race till I fucking black out, cracked out, turn it to a madhouse. When the people wanna ride, everybody lash out. We've been fighting forever, so we never stopping now. We ain't stuck it to the man, so this screaming man down. Cause we never stand alone, but we know we stand out. I just wanna race till I fucking black out, cracked out, turn it to a madhouse. When the people wanna ride, everybody lash out. We've been fighting forever, so we never stopping now. I'm sick of everybody fucking stereotype. It got me looking back upon it through the stereo dive. And you the only motherfucker here believing the hype. So you can try to back it up and only real survive. Take a chance like a rapper, kiss his labels goodbye. So when I'm stepping on the stage, I hope the worlds collide. For every time I send a tip and never got a reply, gonna flip them all the bird to the day that I die. Cause these ill motherfuckers thought I'd never arrive. And I can tell you thought I would by the look in your eyes. And when they're looking for the future, never telling the price. It's like I'm here now, bitch, tell me what is the prize. For every time I put the loan, then I wake up alive. In a place no one knows where the shadows align. For every sin that I committed, never look for forgiveness. And when I dug a deep grave, then I buried my demons. I ask nobody for nothing, and I'ma do what I want. I never meant to offend you, now I don't need your opinion. And that's the end of discussion, so you can take it and shove it. And I was stumbling into something that you never saw coming. And when I get in abundance, you better never come running. And you can meet me in the middle of the mosh pit, taking out people like a Marshawn Lynch, like the king of this shit when I'm marked on it, bitch. Wait till we get a motherfucking roof off. 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 I just wanna race till I fucking black out, cracked out, turn it to a madhouse. When the people wanna ride, everybody lash out. We've been fighting forever, so we never stopping now. We ain't stuck it to the man, so this screaming man down. Cause we never stand alone, but we know we stand out. I just wanna race till I fucking black out, cracked out, turn it to a madhouse. When the people wanna ride, everybody lash out. We've been fighting forever, so we never stopping now. We ain't stuck it to the man, so this screaming man down. Cause we never stand alone, but we know we stand out. I just wanna race till I fucking black out, cracked out, turn it to a madhouse. When the people wanna ride, everybody lash out. We've been fighting forever, so we never stopping now.
Need a freelancer? Go to Fiverr.com and find one in seconds. Or don't go to Fiverr and waste your time searching for freelancers instead of finally taking that trip abroad. Constantinople? Should be near Prussia. Find your freelancer quickly and easily at Fiverr.com.
Sense to the ones
Man, you know, some songs just, like, absolutely, like, catch you. You know what I mean? And, Brian, that song, like, definitely, like, caught me. Like, for real. My dad passed away in December, and, I keep him, at my studio, with me. This is just a little bit of, the ashes that, I had received from the cremation, but, he had never traveled. To my knowledge, never really been out of Michigan, other than for service in Vietnam. So I thought it was cool to be able to bring him to Columbus, Ohio, and put him on my desk. And he is a big reason why I do what I do, and he influenced me in music. And so I think it's just really cool to be able to have him sitting here on my desk to experience all this new music and all the hard work that goes into it. Man, he was a diehard music fan, and yeah. I happen to notice, Brian, the cover art for that whole playlist on YouTube. The circular building in the artwork, if I'm not mistaken, looks very, very similar to a structure that is overseas. That's like it's like a huge dome and then a huge tower out the back. Like, it's like massive, dude. I'm trying to think of the name of it. I'm gonna have to Google it. Oh my god! Now I'm gonna have to Google it. Okay, so it's funny story. Aside from music, I watched a show on Science Channel or Science Network or something like that. Called Mysteries of the Abandoned, and it covers all of these historic, like, big abandoned places, you know, like overseas, like some of the bomb shelters, some of the nuclear silos, some of the all kinds of different stuff. And that particular building that is in that artwork that you guys have on your playlist was in that. I'm gonna have to find it, and I'm gonna have to message you, bro. I know I'm not crazy. It looks eerily familiar to a really famous building, and I love the starship, the Star Trek feel, the science feel behind it. Great, excuse me, I apologize. Great artwork on that, man. And Sebastian Shock says Ant-Man and I will be connecting on a whole nother level tomorrow. Yeah, man, you know, this will be the first show that I've been out since my dad passed. Since December. I did an interview with Bash, but that was the only thing I really did. I've done my show every week, you know, but I've really done good to stay out of the public eye. So tomorrow I will be in a public eye for sure. And hopefully I'll see you out there. We can get some photos and hang out, man. I miss you guys. And I got some new merch. I haven't decided if I should bring my merch with me tomorrow night or not. I don't feel proper posting up my merch at other people's shows. You know what I mean? I've never been that kind of guy. Never like, oh, walk in and beat my chest. There's plenty of other people that love to beat their chest. I'll let them do it. But I'm excited about it tomorrow night, man. Get your guys' asses out there and support some local music at Muddy Creek out there. Sam and Amy have done an awesome job just trying to stay alive and keep things going out there. And the best thing that we can do is get our asses out there and support them tomorrow night. So hopefully I'll see you guys out there. Right now, I got something pretty awesome, man, and I love these guys. I really do. These guys really put on a great show, and if you haven't had a chance to check them out, then when you see an opportunity to get them out there, make sure that you do so, because I assure you, you will not be disappointed. I assure you of that. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you Pray for Sleep.
Wishing I could stop, but what else is out there?
What's going on, Music Familia? Hanging out live. That was then a great song from The World I Knew right there. Fucking 9 to 5. You know, a lot of people are going through a hard time with their 9 to 5s right now, and I recognize that. So I thought maybe, we could, raise some hell together with that song. Hopefully you guys are up for it. So it's 10:28 Eastern Standard Time. I want to let everybody know that we have the Venmo and the Cash App and the PayPal run across the bottom in case people want to donate to the cause. All the money that we receive from our merch and from everything goes right back into the operating so we can continue to run the show and continue to keep the lights on. So we also do small jobs for like promos for bands and stuff like that. We did one for Then Falls the Sky. We do all stuff like that. We do have merch on hand. I haven't figured out a good way to get the merch out there appropriately. This was, we had just got new merch right before all the shit hit the fan. So we are working on getting all that out there. So tomorrow night, it's going down at Muddy Creek. You guys heard me talk about that. Doors are at 6 p.m. Make sure you guys get your asses out there and support some great music. There's going to be lots of stuff going on. And, I guess it was very professional, the entire process. Thank you, man. No problem. I think everybody deserves to be treated professional. Like that promo that Then Falls the Sky got is what I think every artist, every band, every person who should be out doing their thing should have. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Just trying to do my part. However little, however big, whatever, however it is. So we got some more metal stuff coming up for you right here. And I love these guys, man. And I come across them a little while ago. But really when I sat down, it was really, I really don't know what to say. I mean, some bands catch you, and then some bands you just, all you can say is, well, here you go. So that's what I'm going to do. Here you go. Here's some Deadbeat. I want you guys to check this out, man, from Columbus, Ohio. They're a metal death-themed soundtrack kind of thing. You guys check them out right here. I got this song from them right here, Hollywood Lied. This is available on iTunes. Check it out. Let me know what you think about this. We'll be right back after this, right here, with Hollywood Lied. And Hey, what's up, fam? I got a question for you. Do you like barbecue? I mean, like real barbecue. Slow cooked for hours, seasoned with only the best ingredients? Then check out Lynettes Country BBQ. My man Larry's been barbecuing the best meats for over 25 years. Lynettes also does catering for any major event. So the next time you want quality barbecue and you don't want to pay an arm and a leg, call Larry and Lynettes Country BBQ at 740-304-5303. For more information on details and locations, check them out on Facebook at Lynettes Country BBQ.
Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. At Cold Cock, we believe life is about taking your shot. It's about sharing your soul with the people who care to listen, not selling it to whoever will buy it. At Cold Cock, we also believe fine spirits are truly about celebrating the greatest moments in life with true friends. And that's what we strive to put into every bottle of Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. So here's our best wish to whatever you raise your glass for. Take your shot. Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. Must be 21 to drink, and please drink responsibly.
Paul's Nightclub, located at 901 South Broad Street in Lancaster, Ohio, has it all. For over 30 years, Janine Cunningham and the friendly crew at Paul's have been serving patrons with the very best local music and carry-out in the area. Everything you need, all in one place. Next time you are in Lancaster and want to go to a place that makes you feel right at home, be sure to stop at Paul's Nightclub and say hi. Check out some awesome local music and grab yourself some carry-out. 901 South Broad Street, Lancaster, Ohio, 43130. Or call 740-215-4805.
If I can hold my own never mend this broken heart. Mend this broken heart.
I'm waiting by the telephone, but it never seems to ring. Strung out from the memories and the songs we used to sing. And I don't know how long I've been here, I don't know what words to say, but I keep waiting. Yeah, I keep on waiting. Silence till the death of me, I think I never learned to swim. Flashback to a better me, times were so much different then. And I don't know who else to turn to, I don't know just where you've been, but I've been waiting, I keep on waiting. I can't help but you look at me, I feel so numb to everything. I've been my own worst enemy since the day we came unhinged. And I don't care about tomorrow, I don't care for anything, I'll just keep waiting. I'm right here waiting for you.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. We decided long ago that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment of pertinent facts far outweigh the dangers which are cited to justify it. Even today, there is little value in opposing the threat of a closed society by imitating its arbitrary restrictions. Even today, there is little value in ensuring the survival of our nation if our traditions do not survive with it.
What's going on, Music Smith? Hanging out live, Ant-Man versus 10:45 Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you. We got about 15 minutes left of the show. This is where we get into This Day in Music. Today's This Day in Music is brought to you by Paul's Nightclub, Janine and Max down there at Paul's Nightclub in Lancaster, Ohio, 901 South Broad Street, Lancaster, Ohio, 43130, or give them a call, 740-215-4805. On this day in music, 1964, the Rolling Stones, the BBC received over 8,000 postal applications for tickets for the Rolling Stones' forthcoming appearance on the British TV show Jukebox Jury. How about this one? My dad's favorite of all-time bands, one of his favorites, Creedence Clearwater Revival. I did a This Day in Music on Instagram today. If you're not following me on Instagram, you guys can do that. MFP614 on Instagram. If you haven't found us yet, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Music Familia Productions as well. That's where our This Day in Musics go. But Creedence Clearwater Revival released their debut album. The band had played for years as Collewags. Saul Zowitz, who had bought Fantasy Records, offered the band a chance to record an album on the condition that they changed their name. The album featured an 8-minute version of the Dale Hawkins song Susie Q, which became the band's only top 40 hit not written by John Fogerty. Just in case some of y'all know. How about this one? 1977, Sting, Stuart Copeland, and Andy Summers played together for the first time when they performed as part of Mike Howlett's band Strontium 90 in Paris, France. Yeah. How about this one? 1983, Ozzy Osbourne. The 4-day U.S. festival in 83 took place in California featuring The Clash, U2, David Bowie, The Pretenders, Van Halen, not Van Hagar, Stray Cats, Men at Work, Judas Priest, Stevie Nicks, Willie Nelson, NXS, Joe Walsh, Motley Crue, and Ozzy Osbourne. Over 750,000 fans attended the festival. Man, that's back when festivals were festivals, right? You know? It wasn't like an arm and a leg to get some tickets. You know, nowadays you're spending an arm and a leg to get beer spilled on you. And you're sitting from miles away to see the songs, see the show. Ugh, it's crazy. Let's go in this one, last but not least right here. Jimmy Goodwin, 1970. Vocals, bass, guitar with Sub Sub, who had the 93 UK number 3 single, Ain't No Love, Ain't No Use, and with Doves, the 2002 UK number 3 single, There Goes the Fear, and 2002 UK number 1 album, The Last Broadcast. I try to throw something a little bit different at y'all. So let's get into this right here. We got something a little bit of fun for you. So I was going through. I always like to go through all the music that I prepare for the week, and as you guys know, I start getting ready for the show at like Monday, you know, and I try to start like give the same amount of days to every show. So I start doing my research on like Mondays, and sometimes I'll come across things that make me change my mind throughout the week, and I'm like, ooh, I gotta play this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. So, in honor of that, I got some comedy stuff here, man. And I come across this song. It's called "We Broke Up on YouTube." Cold Man 5. Coming out of Hilliard right here. Check it out, man. Let me know if you've been here. I know I haven't. Oh, man. Here we go. We broke up on you.
Honey, can I ask you a question?
What do you want? I'm kind of busy.
How come you've never done anything romantic for me?
What are you talking about? I bought you that ice cream cone.
Jamie's husband, Robert, just made her a mixtape.
Of what?
Of all their favorite songs from the 80s.
I hate the 80s, girl.
It's not about that.
Look, honey, I don't know what you want me to do. I'm trying to play Army of Two here, and it's getting kind of tough. Can we talk about this later?
Why don't you sing me our song?
I don't remember what it was.
And why don't you sing me a song?
I don't know any songs.
Then make one up, or I'm leaving you.
Fine, you win. I hope you're happy, girl, but this is the best I can do on short notice. You drive me crazy, girl, but not in a good way. These past 13 months have been embarrassing. You look like a week-old nectarine that's been sitting out in the sun too long. You always bring up Jamie and Robert when I still don't even know who they are. Girl, what I'm trying to say is, turn off this music. Where'd this music come from? Look, girl, you know what? I'm breaking up with you, man. I can't take this anymore. You're stupid.
Oh my God, what are you talking about?
I don't love you. I never have.
But today's our anniversary.
Yeah, it is. And I'm breaking up with you. Did you hear me?
You can't break up with me.
Well, I just did.
Where do you expect me to go?
Somewhere down the street, around the block, where I can't see you. Yeah, you're turning out just like your father did.
Don't bring up my
Yeah, look
father.
where he ended up. He died. He died from an overdose of poop. How does that even happen? He crapped himself to death, lady.
No closer. Yeah, I'm just vibing. Man, these hoes want the globe. I be appeased to own the island. Robert Toka, violet coat inside Mikey designed it. I'm lit, toast, dice for Danya. Bitch, I'm out my body. My pockets need finance, and being broke's no option. So these G's stay on my mind. Let my whole team be from Wisconsin. On my pinky blinder shit, business receipts and cash deposits. Broke the glass ceiling, stunting on them. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Bitch, I'm out my body. Bitch, I'm out my body. Bitch, I'm out my body. I'm lit, toast, dice for Danya. Bitch, I'm out my body. 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 I'm lit, toast, dice for Danya. Bitch, I'm out my body. Nah, we ain't got shit in common. Break bitches in half and slurp like packs of chicken ramen. The problematic pachydermis, I might get the top it. I'm lit, toast, dice for Danya. Bitch, I'm out my body. All black like a Baptist church, I'm only slacking bridges. Ditch my classes just to work, now my outfit in cash is spending. I'm dripping, the faucet off my ambiance, that business. 70-30, stocks over bonds, young Buffett at interest. Bitch, I'm out my body. Bitch, I'm out my body. Bitch, I'm out my body. I'm lit, toast, dice for Danya. Bitch, I'm out my body. 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 I'm lit, toast, dice for Danya. Bitch, I'm out my body. Dice for Danya, bitch, I'm out my body. 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 I'm lit, toast, dice for Danya, bitch, I'm out my body.
What's going on, Mr. Miller? We are at the end of the show. 10 p.m. 10:55 p.m. as a matter of fact. Wow. It's been one of those days. You know? Like hanging out live, rocking with you mofos. Man, it's been fun. Thank you guys for coming to hang out with me this week. We got douchebag criminals. Let you guys get in on this. So, our douchebag criminal tonight, man. Our douchebag criminal tonight is going to be the outrage situation that's going on with George Floyd. Now, I know we've talked about it. I know you guys have talked about it. I know you guys have seen it and everything. But the douchebag criminal tonight is going to be that officer who has not yet been arrested. But what I want to talk about before we get into douchebag criminal kind of stuff, the teen who recorded it is traumatized from the backlash online. A girl who captured the death of George Floyd at the hands of Minneapolis police on video is not in a good space right now, and it's all because of hate she's receiving online. 17-year-old Darnella Frazier had a chance to catch up with TMZ, and she is utterly traumatized after recording the officer using his knee to suffocate George. Odd as it might sound, Darnell told TMZ that a lot of people have been criticizing her for doing nothing more than shoot the encounter. She says people on social media are telling her she should have done more to help George, like physically step in and intervene. While that emotion might be understandable, it's not really a practical notion for an African-American teenager. Not just that, but folks are accusing Darnella of only posting the video for clout or attention, and possibly a payoff. She's vehemently refuted that, and she's also been facing a media frenzy surrounding her video, dealing with reporters and an onslaught of attention. And of course, just witnessing George's death firsthand has scarred her as well. And Darnell's mother went on to talk to TMZ to tell her about her daughter was simply out making a store run and never should have experienced this in the beginning, including the nasty aftermath. She's concerned going forward because she says Darnella already suffers from social anxiety. However, the mom believes her daughter was where she needed to be at the right time and the right space in order to capture the tragic event and share it with the world. To that point, without Darnella's video, we might not know what really happened. So, as for those saying she should have done more, keep in mind she and several others on the scene shouted for several minutes at the officers, pleading with them that George was dying. The fact is, Darnella's video could ultimately be the evidence that brings George's killers to justice. Internet trolls should think about that before attacking a teenager, and for that, the internet trolls are my douchebag criminals of the day. I hate media. Even though I do it for a living, that doesn't mean you have to do all the crazy shit, right? You know? At the end of the day, what it comes down to is when you're a media source or you're anything, you can't just cover what you want to. You have to cover everything. Good, bad, ugly, or not. You can't just throw heaping piles of sugar on everything and walk around sugar cover some shit and make everybody eat it out of a bowl that you choose, you know, what color spoon they're going to have. And that's not how it goes. We're here to support everybody. Anybody and everybody has an opportunity to be heard. We love you guys. Thank you, each and every one of you, for doing what you do as artists and musicians. We want to let you guys know that all the music videos and all the music aired are not ours. We give all the rights to the artists, musicians who create these works. Like us on Facebook. Hit us up, Music Familia Productions, and find me on my public figure page, AntmanVs. If we're not friends on Facebook, add me. And I want you guys to know that Music Familia Productions is here for you. We love you guys, and all is good in the world. Make sure you guys check us out on all available platforms right now. Have a good rest of your night. I will see you! And you, 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 all at Muddy Creek tomorrow night. Motherfucker. Yeah. Have a good night. See ya.